Right, Aries. So the overall energy is the Seven of Wands here. So this is letting me know that you're really sticking up for yourself in the month of April where love is concerned. You might have a lot of people quite interested in you, but you're standing in your truth here, Aries, definitely. Because in the heart of the reading, we have the King of Wands here. So this is you. You're really in your energy this month as it is Aries season. You know, you're really standing your ground on a lot of things, especially where love is concerned. You know, you are really in your energy this month. But I feel like it could have been in March or it could have just recently happened. I think you did get some sort of communication um, from someone here in particular, and I don't think it was very good communication you got, Aries, because right next to it we've got the Three of Swords, so it caused some, I'd say, upset and hurt with you. The communication you got, Aries, you know. I feel like it was a bit out of the blue as well, and you wasn't expecting it, and it's got you, you know, feeling a bit on guard here, definitely. And it could be that you know you found out that you know somebody who you was attached to, you know, has moved on with someone else, or you know your partner has you know moved to another country or city, you know, and it caused you to have a bit of heartbreak. Or you know it could have been that you know you found something out about someone you're involved with now, and it could be possibly that they've been dating someone else. But also, I've got here, I feel like there's been somebody around you, Aries, and they've liked you for quite a while. But you've been kind of skeptical about it because of the past, you know, when you was hurt in the past, you know, with the Three of Swords. Um, but I feel like you are coming into more of a stable and harmonious time, where love is concerned here, definitely, because we have the King of Wands and the Seven of Cups here. So you're looking at this here, and this I feel like is a person who you know, but they've liked you for quite a while, but you've been a bit skeptical about them. But I really feel like this will be a great opportunity for you, Aries, because I feel like they really want to connect with you on more of an emotional level, but I don't think you've been giving them the chance. And with the Two of Swords, Two of Wands here, you know, you're really trying to make a decision about something here, Aries, because it could be your partner lives at a distance, you know, and they do want you to move there, or, you know, this person really wants you to make a decision on having a true commitment with them, but you're weighing up the pros and cons of a situation, you know, and that is right to do that. You know, that's very good because I feel like you're thinking, you know, shall I invest all my energy in and time into this person, because I don't want the same results as last time. But Aries, you can't think like that, you know, because while you thinking about the past, you know, you're missing opportunities in the now. And I feel like this person is really, you know, into you. You know, I really feel like they feel deeply for you, Aries, but I don't think you've given them the chance because of past and maybe some information you did get by communication here, Aries, and it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I really feel like you're weighing up things here. Aries, about whether to proceed with this person, because I feel like you know, you are kind of healing as well from the past. and you're thinking, you know, shall I jump into something straight away? But I feel like it'd be a really, really good opportunity for you, Aries. I really do. And also with the Five of Swords, you know, I feel like somebody thought that they had one up on you, but at the end of the day, they didn't, because these people here, like you know, you're not partaking in that, you know, you're not giving that person the satisfaction, you know, and you're being the bigger person here. Maybe, you know, the communication you found out, the person thought they had the upper hand on you, but they haven't at the end of the day, because, you know who you truly are, and you know what you want now, Aries. You know, you're the King of Wands, and this is the highest energy of all within the fire suit, you know, and you really standing firm in your belief and your truth on a lot of things. But I feel what with this person in particular, this person who's always liked you, and you know you've got some sort of affinity with them. You've got the Ten of Cups here. So there is a lot of potential with this person, Aries, but I feel like you just need to stop being so stubborn and just give them a chance, because there's a lot of opportunity here where love's concerned, and, you know, to have something really long term with this person. But you've just got to drop your guard down a bit, you know, and just be a bit more open to this offer, because I really feel like it is a good opportunity for you here. There's a lot of emotional stability within this situation as well with this person, because I really feel like this person really truly cares about you, you know, you as a human being, Aries. So, you know, if you could just kind of drop your guard down and just be a bit open to this opportunity, because I feel like it could really go somewhere. But with the communication you did get, you know, you truly know now where you stand, you know, you really do. And, you know, you are going to be sailing into something more stable and harmonious within your love life. But there is a beautiful new opportunity here for you, Aries, concerning love, definitely. And with the Ten of Cups, you know, this is a 10. This is the most emotional happiness you can get within a relationship. So I'd just say drop your guard and go for it, Aries, you know, because there's a good connection here I'm feeling, but you just haven't gave it a chance. But we will clarify the Three of Swords. Right, so with the Three of Swords, Aries, I felt like this communication, this information you did get, it left you feeling trapped and, you know, kind of uneasy with your mental state. I really do. And it caused a lot of, you know, commotion and aggro, definitely. But it's saying here with the Nine of Cups, you know, what's gone on bad here, you're getting something good out of it. You know, this is the Nine of Cups, this is the wish card. So I feel like what happens here, Aries, you know, it was to teach you something, you know, and to make you the person you are now, which is the King of Wands, definitely. But I feel like, you know, that situation, it left you feeling trapped, you know, mentally, and not seeing no way out, definitely. But we will clarify the Ace of Cups. Right, so with the Ace of Cups, Aries, we've got the Queen of Swords here. So it could be an air sign, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Virgo. But you have got stability here with this person, definitely. You know, you've got the opportunity right here for you, you know, for something quite special and quite stable. And I feel like you've needed it, because I feel like you have really been searching for yourself, and searching for who you truly are. But you've found that enlightenment from what has happened within the past, Aries, to make you come to this point in your life. But there is true harmony here for you with this person, definitely. And especially with the Ten of Cups, this is a real good, I think this will be a real good thing for you, Aries, after quite a long time, really reflecting on things. But definitely, it does look good for you in love. I feel like, you have been through it a bit, but at the end of it, there's something good here for you with the Nine of Cups, the wish card, so that looks really good, Aries. So we will get into your general. Right, Aries, what I'm getting for your general is it's to do with love again, I'm feeling, and a bit of work. But in the heart of the reading, we've got the Emperor here. So this is you again, Aries, like in the last spread. You was the King of Wands. So I really feel like you're standing your ground, and you're really being firm in your beliefs and truth, and you really try to get some order and stability within your life here, Aries, definitely. And you're not taking no shit this month. Okay, sorry about my language, but yeah. And I feel like with the Six of Cups here, I feel like somebody returned from your past, or if they haven't already, or they're gonna return from your past, Aries, because we've got the Six of Cups here. So it could be something or someone to do with your past. You could be thinking about the past a lot at this moment in time, or it could be somebody's coming back here, and I feel like it could be either a water sign or an air sign, because the overall energy is the Knight of Swords here. And this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I feel like they've got something to say to you here, Aries. But I don't think you're having any of it, because you know what this person is like, and they just chat a load of bullshit, and look, because we've got the Seven of Swords here again, so this is their energy, this is the air energy, and I feel like they tried to maybe mess you about before in the past, and they're trying to come back with something else, Aries. But at the end of the day, you're not having it, because you're the Emperor this month, and nobody can mess with the Emperor. Plus, when he's ready, he's ready. So I feel like this air sign is trying to come back to try and maybe interfere in what you've got going on now within your life, or maybe try and come back to you here, but I don't think you're having any of it, Aries, because you've also got the Queen of Wands here. So this is you, or it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you've got a lot of fire here, and you're not messing about, and this person, is going to try and come back and try and sway you, or try and mislead you in a way, but you're not having it. And also, I really feel like you're really focused on your business or your work or a certain project in April as well, and you're just really focused on your money and your finances, and I feel like you're taking a more practical approach on things, like an earth sign would do, and being very grounded this month, because I feel like also with the Four of Swords, I feel like you've been kind of stressed out, and exhausted with a lot of you've just had a lot of stress on, Aries, and it's really caused you to step back a bit, you know, or it did cause you to step back a bit and really look at things and reflect on, you know, a lot in your life. But you know, I really feel like you was really stressed about a lot of things here. But also you've got the Two of Cups here. So I'm feeling there's a particular person here, Aries, and I'm feeling it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because we've got the Page of Cups and the King of Cups here. So this energy is quite prevalent within your reading, and I'm feeling like it's the person who I was talking about in the love reading, and I feel like you're really going to be getting some lovely messages of this person. This is the Page of Cups. This is an emotional message. Also, I'm feeling like the King of Cups is quite serious about you, man, woman, it doesn't matter. But I really feel like they're really wanting something quite serious and committed. You know, they really want to get in a commitment with you, Aries. But I feel like, you know, you kind of, like I said, not sure about this, because I feel like this air sign is trying to cause trouble for you here, but at the end of the day, you're not having it, you know, you're not having it, and that's it. And you're not taking no shit in April. But I really feel like this King of Cups here, this water energy, I feel like you've got some sort of connection with them. Definitely. Or this could be, you know, a past person, or it could be this person who, you know, who's always been there, you know, but you haven't really, say, give them a chance. But I'm feeling like, you know, there's a good chance for you to have something quite true here. Aries, definitely, and with the King of Swords here, you know, they're going to try and sway you, but I don't think they've got no chance here, Aries, you know. But I feel like this water energy is quite significant within your life, especially in April. Definitely here. I feel like it's going to be a start of something for you here, Aries, and it's going to be quite special. I would say that definitely with the Two of Cups here, because I really feel like this person is really willing and ready to offer you something here, and I feel like it will be something more stable than you've had before, because I feel like in the past, you know, you've just had madness and craziness, but now, you know, it's that time for you to have something more secure, especially emotionally, and just in more harmony, you know, and peace within a relationship. But definitely, you've got a real good opportunity here for you, Aries, but it's just going to be up to you, you know, to, you know, open up yourself again to, you know, to this person, and don't have your guard up, you know, because I feel like, you know, that maybe as well this person from your past is coming back because they probably could, you know, they can feel that you're moving on, and they're going to try and drag you back into the drama, but you're not you know, you're not having it, Aries. So, you know, things look really good here, and, you know, you're not taking any shit off this past person, and I don't blame you, because it's just, you know, moving straight, you know, straight full force ahead now, and, you know, no looking back. And I'd say go for it because it looks really, really good, and something, you know, I feel like something is really manifesting here for you, Aries, you know, where love is concerned. But yeah, that's what I got for you, general. Right, and we've got this one for you, Aries. So it says, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So definitely you've been putting out your, positive vibration out to the universe, saying that you are ready for something true now. Because I feel like you are and you do deserve it, Aries, definitely after all the drama, you have been through. And you have really been calling out to your soulmate, and I feel like they've been hearing, your calling and your energy, but it's just up to you now just to be open to that. Definitely. So calling in your soulmate. Right, Aries, and we've got this one. So it says gratitude. So say thank you, experience the joy of acknowledging others. So I think in the month of April, Aries, you're really going to be having gratitude for yourself and, for the things you do have in your life. And just be grateful for every day to experience, this beautiful, world we live in, and you have been put here for a reason. So I feel like getting up every morning and being grateful for what you do have and what you don't have, you really will start to see a change in things. So gratitude.